In this video today, I'd like to welcome you to our home. I'm going to do some home decor, or I'm going to show you some home decor, and I've changed a few things around. We got some new furniture, so I'm going to show our home to you in this video. Come on in. Hi, it's Sharon from Sherry's Fairies. Well, I haven't done a home tour for a long time or any decor stuff, and I've changed a few things around. So, I did a video on my arrangement on my gate. So that's part of the summer decoration. I think it turned out rather pretty. I'll turn you around. This is our street. This is the gate, and it's got the pretty sunflowers and all the daisies and the blue little carnations, I'm going to call them. So this is kind of my summer arrangement for the gate. Okay. You walk up to this is our door. It's on the side of our house. There's a nice little metal fish that sits on my step. My niece gave me that. I have a couple of rugs. Pretty leaf rug for the summer. And as you go in the door, you come into our vestibule. And I put a few summer decorations here on the little shelf that's right inside the door. And I have a cute little hanging basket that we keep the dog's leashes and stuff in. And that's just as you come in the front door. Gets rather pretty. And there's my buddy waiting for me at the top of the stairs. And as you can see, my railing needs to be done, so that will be a project coming up. I hung this umbrella here at the end of the railing, just for fun. That's an old one that David's mom and dad had. And I liked the plaid pattern. And our living room has been rearranged and redone. Just the furniture. Anyhow, at this end, I have an artificial fern, which I quite like. And I have it on this really cool table. But I'm going to paint it all white. So that's going to be another project. And David's desk is in the corner now. I think it looks good in the corner. The living room. There's our little buddy in his bed. Yeah, he just climbed in his bed. Got the bed kind of tucked behind Dave's chair, and they seem to like that. Anyhow, there's the tree that I made. There is a video on that. And that is a nice little corner all done up. And then we come over to this corner. It's a nice little vignette, a little corner. And we have Dave's picture up here. You can't see because the blinds are reflecting it. I have my mother-in-law's tongue there. And a nice pole lamp. And then this picture that Dave likes. And his guitar in the case. And I think it kind of looks nice all together. And our big, beautiful living room windows. I have my picture of the kids hanging up. And then I have new lamps. And these lamps I went shopping for in my daughter's basement. She said I could bring them home and use them. And on this table I have a fairy garden with live plants in it. Thought I'd try that one just for fun. And my mom and dad's old end table. That's been in the family for years. And on the shelf down here, I put my little planter with some succulents in it. This is our new coffee table. It's open at this end, so we can put books or something in there. And then it's open here. So I just have a plant and a little house and a bowl of apricots sitting there. And that's our nice new couch. And I bought nice cushions. See, I got one going one way and one going the other. That won't do. Okay, there we go. There we go. Fix that. I got nice striped gray and black cushions. And the other ones are blue and they're corduroy. So it all kind of fits with the texture of the couch, which is a reclining couch. Very comfortable. And we have another lamp on this table that matches the other one. And the gallery wall is above the couch. And the picture that I added was my mom and her sister. I thought they looked really neat up here with the rest of the pictures on this gallery wall. And the picture we took out was David's picture, and we hung it on. See it all the time. Buddy again. Hi, buddy. And we have Dave's nice recliner there. And I'm sure he's enjoying it. And there's our buddy again. And this way we walk. And you can see my bedroom, which makes me have my bed made, which is a good thing. And hanging on this wall, I have one of my favorite sayings. It's faith, family, and friends. And this was here when we bought the house. It's made with deadbolts locks. And this is a fish I made in pottery. And a sunflower and a maple leaf. And those are just some old rusty bells. And I like to keep them out all the time. And on this wall, we have a beautiful tapestry. It also belongs to my daughter. She doesn't use it right now, so I'm using it in my living room. And we'll walk this way, and we'll go into the bedroom. Not much has changed in the bedroom. Got beautiful light, but I still have my purse hanging on my key, and I have a hat there. But over here I've added a few little things. I got this doily from my sister-in-law. Just got it, and I thought, oh, that looks pretty there. With my lamp. That's a lamp that was my grandmother's on my dad's side. And she just always had this lamp on top of her TV. So it's very special to me. And I found these gloves in the thrift store. I thought they were just so pretty and dainty. I put them across my mirror. And on top of my little cabinet, which I store my pills in case you haven't seen this, I'll open it. It was an old jewelry box, and it doesn't look very good inside there. Might do a tiny tidy on that. Anyhow, I just keep all my little nose drops and stuff in there. And that's an old perfume bottle. And a crown that my grandson gave me for Christmas one year, because he knew that in 1971 I was Miss Creston. So when he was about 6 years old, he found this crown and he bought it for me for Christmas. It's pretty special to me. So this is just my dresser. The bed and the cushions are all about the same. And now when we walk out here, that's my craft room down there. We won't go in there. It's just a little bit of a disaster. It's always working. And this is our washroom. It's about the same as it always has been. It's got the same decor, except I moved my frog and my penguin in here. And then I have a Scentsy burner. This box here, I just have stuff that we always keep on the cupboard in it. And it's just a wooden box that I got from probably Marshall's. And our mirror. And there's my little seahorse that I glued on the mirror. The starfish above there. Our lights are quite attractive. These were here when we bought the house. And I like to hang something behind my toilet. So right now I have a piece of chipboard, and on it I have decoupaged a bee and just hung the wreath. And on the back of the toilet I have lavender in a clear vase. And it has lots of moss around it. And over here, this is a hanger that I made in pottery. And I just put some artificial plants in there. And I hung it off this, which is a towel hanger, in the bathroom. And it's made with old doorknobs, which I think is pretty unique. This was here when we bought the house. And I'm enjoying it a lot. And that's a butterfly I made in pottery. And this is a picture that my daughter and I did with stickers. And it has a cat playing with the ball. And above it, there's a fairy. So, it's not a big bathroom, but it's tastefully done. Now we're going to go into the kitchen, and I have, I believe it's 1950s table and chair set. I only have 3 of the chairs up here because I think it just fits better with just 3 chairs, and there's only 3 of us that live here. But I love my little yellow table. And it was David's mom and dad's. They had it in their basement for years, and so I got it, which was a lovely surprise. And these photos above here, I believe, really suit the table. They're of an old truck out in the bush, and my niece took these photographs, and I think they look really awesome in my kitchen, especially with my yellow table. And on my table I have a crystal dish with fern in it, and I just have it sitting on a trivet that I found at the thrift store. Okay, these are our patio doors going out to our little deck, and I have 2 olive vine wreaths that I did make on these doors. And these doors are real fun, a lot of fun, because I can change them up for seasons. I've had these up for all summer and spring, and I've really enjoyed them. And there's a video on that if you want to see how I made it. I have a big tin rooster sitting here. That came from my daughter's house. And then I have some stuff up above on my cupboards. This is a light fixture I made because I wanted a light over my sink. And the little curtains I thrifted. And I do have a video on the light fixture as well, if you want to see how I made it and how we installed it. And then I just have some keepsakes above the cupboard. It's just always fun to have stuff out where you can see it. And I have a calendar here, and it still says July. We better change that. And here's our calendar for August. I've always liked my calendar holder. My sister-in-law gifted it to us for Christmas, and I have painted it and changed it a little bit. I think it looks nice in the kitchen. And our stove, that's my mom's painting. And that little bee and beehive picture I have below, that came from a garage sale. The artist was the owner of the garage sale, and she made that. I thought it was pretty precious. And I have my cover for my stove that my niece and I made together. And it protects my oven, my stove. And over here, I've changed this corner up a little bit. I got a new container for the utensils. It's bigger, still white. And I found these cute little containers at Michael's, and they were half price, and they're tin. They're cute little tin containers, canisters. I got that jar there for Dave to put his oil in for cooking. And I got that at Twice as Nice in Cranbrook. In Cranbrook. At this secondhand store. I got this little vase to keep stuff in. And I just thought it was so pretty. Little blue flowers. These are packages that David puts in his drinks. We have a fancy new coffee pot. Have our 3-tiered tray that I always like to do up. So for summer, I just had a few little things kicking around. So I put those guys on the top. ball of greenery, a wooden spool, a little girl and her lambs. Most of the stuff comes from the thrift store. A little wooden birdhouse, that comes from the dollar store. And then down below, I found a letter S. It's ceramic, and it's blue and white. I thought it was pretty, so I bought that. It stands for Schornigel or Sharon. And I have another little thrifted guy down here with a hedgehog and a ladybug on her hat, a little yellow vase, and then a little plant, succulent plant on a riser. So that's my decor for the kitchen. And I have my cake dish here too. Another tomato from my garden and some avocados. So I think this all looks pretty good. I have white cupboards in my kitchen. And because my table is yellow, I got a yellow rug. And it's one of those cushy ones for standing on. And all my dishes, they are clean, but I'm going to put them away. And I've got my yellow curtains that I got at the thrift store. So, this is our kitchen. My husband and I live in a duplex. And as you can see, I do have fun decorating and setting things up so that we're comfortable. And it's easy to take care of. Oh, there's my buddy again. Our Rusty and Dave are gone right now. They'll be back tonight. So Rusty's kind of lonely. Buddy's kind of lonely. And I sit in that corner. And Dave sits here in his chair. And this is where we relax. This is where we relax and enjoy most of our evenings. So, I hope you enjoyed this video of a little tour around our duplex. And this is the top floor, and there's a bottom floor. And that's where our son lives, and that's where my laundry room is. Well, it's our laundry room. So, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and thank you very, very much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd sure appreciate it if you subscribe. And please take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.